What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another live stream. We're back here on the Oregon tree farm. That's right, it's harvest time. We have so much work to do. We're gonna jump right into it. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Everybody watching on the replay, appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys are all doing awesome. But yeah, kind of where we left off, we just gotta keep on harvesting these trees out. Productions are low on lumber. High on productions, low on lumber, so we gotta make sure productions continue to churn away. Then we'll also do some transporting to our constructible area, the neighborhood that we're building. We'll take a whole bunch of products over there. We have brick and mortar stuff, boards, beams, all the stuff to take over there. So we'll work on that. And we'll also probably sell and take some more furniture over to the homes as well. And we also have buckets and tubs and to sell. And we also have some paper, big paper rolls to sell. Yeah, there's lots of stuff going on the tree farm, and then we got to clear this whole area out when we're done. Probably won't be today, but also we have to replant, so it's a continuing thing, never ends. What's up, Scooter? How's it going, buddy? Welcome. Appreciate everybody being here already. Let's see, I can probably back the truck up just a hair. Yeah, I think we ended the last stream by selling a load. This load here, we're gonna go take to. We'll take it to one of our productions. We have a handful of stuff that takes wood directly. I didn't mean to grab that. That one. Oops. I'll just grab this one for now, because that one was kind of uneven. I'm just trying to keep this nice even load here. Even though we are just running it right to our production, which is right across the street. Everything just stacks up a lot nicer sometimes when you take your time. Or at least when you stack it right, you don't have to like take your time so much. Because sometimes it's just a quick thing to do here. Drop that bottom one off. I just want those two. There we go. Oops. Thought I had it. Sometimes I wish the cabs were just a little bit higher in these, even though they are pretty high up. Because, like, for example, using the Cinnaboggan sits so high up you could look down on top of the truck. And you can see back there really good. I know these are like more, I wouldn't say realistic, because the Cinnaboggan thing's definitely a real machine. They have all kinds of tree handling equipment. Oh, don't do that. I'll just have to re-grab it on this side. So this front bunk is pretty full. Well, sure, we'll just load the rest on the back. I'll look at it, see if we can fit more on the front, but it looks pretty full to me. Actually, jump out and strap it. Full enough to go across the street, that's for sure. And our main sawmill over there, our industrial sawmill, that thing still has like 150,000 liters of wood in there or something. Something pretty good like that, so we don't have to worry about that one. I just want to make sure. We'll see what we have. I know like the Cooper takes, oh no, the Cooper takes beams. Oh, that was terrible. That tree was right in the way there. Darn it. I didn't think about that. Wasn't even paying attention up there with the other tree. Get it out of here. Yeah, I'll have to just get these loaded and I'll move the truck. It's not a good spot for it right here. Try to get right between those. There we go. I'll get out of here, this awkward spot here. Just gotta move a couple things here. I'm gonna get it flipped around the right way too. That's better. And we got the processor going too. We got more trees we already knocked down. So, you know, probably get like maybe a few loads loaded today at least, along with like delivering a bunch of other stuff too, with like pallets and stuff. All right, so I'm just gonna get this truck flipped around. Let me move the pickup. I brought the John Deere with the wood chipper over to you. All those little small pieces we're gonna put into the wood chipper. So I'll probably pull that out of here too. But we're gonna do that pretty soon. All these little small pieces like this, we're gonna chip them into wood chips and put them into the biomass heat plant. That's gonna be something. It's gotta bring like the trailer over and stuff for that. I'll go right. I always try to put it to where it's going to be like the turn of the loader, you know. So on the pivot of the machine, I want the bunk to line up with that. Oops. Like that. Push the wrong button. Just wanted to turn the machine back on. Guess loading on this side is a little tougher too, because like again the boom is in the way. So if you load with the truck facing the other way, it's even better, because you could like when you're right here, you can't see the front bunk logs, you know. So with like if it's shorter logs, you can see it no problem, but at the longer ones, you can't see that far in because your boom's in the way. But once I have some in there, I just kind of base it off how these ends look. See if I can push these up a little bit. Oh, button top deal is hitting it. I think the one thing I don't like about the button top is that you try to adjust stuff and those little things, those little stabilizer deals get in the way. Instead of having just like a single grapple, you know, they can like get into stuff and be like a little bit more surgical about it, you know. But having the stabilizers are nice when you're picking it up to go into the truck, you know, because you guys notice I do use it. Like every time I go to pick something up, I stabilize it up, and then that when it's 3 wide like that, it doesn't grab all of them, but still kind of pushes them down. Like with the lodge poles, like the magic number with this. This button top is like 2 pieces at the same time, because it just grabs them perfect. This one needs to go back a little bit there. There, that's a lot better. And I have a nice even load. It's just how she likes it. Yeah, if this doesn't get the truck full, there's a little bit more on my left. We'll top it off. Like, well, we could take this actually just the way it is, just however much we get here. We're just going across the street to our sawmill. Or, which production needs the wood, actually? Maybe our other sawmill, right? The one by the carpentry? Maybe that one needs it? It's probably what it was, actually. Because our main sawmill is pretty loaded. The paper mill might need some. Which, if the paper mill and all that over there needs some, then I'll just I'll deal with that on the next load. We'll put some in there. So like, we'll just top off all the productions. It won't take that long to get some sticks going here for them. There we go. Yeah, so we'll take that load real quick. And we'll go see how much. I think this is probably a decent amount, right? I'm not sure how much is actually in here, but yeah, it's a full load. That looks good, actually. And we're not going very far. Alright, let's see. Let's go. I guess since that truck is kind of in the way there, I'm just going to go through. I guess I need to go this way anyways, right? Let's see if I can actually flip around. I'm not sure if I can get around that. But I actually need to put wood. I'm pretty sure I need to put some wood into this sawmill right here. Doesn't have as high a capacity. I barely got around that. Doesn't have as high a capacity as this one right here. So if I just like back this, just the back bunk in here, right? And then I can just unload that only. And put the other half into a different one. But I'm pretty sure this is the one that needs it. So let's go ahead and unhook these. And we'll check this first. Yeah, this one's out of wood. It does have a bunch of planks though. A lot of wood chips too. So yeah, we'll go ahead and at least put in this back half here. That's all it takes. Boom, just like that. And that gives us 30,000 liters in there, so that'll hold that over for a bit. And then, like, the furniture is pretty loaded, actually. Let's see, I'm gonna move this off of here real quick. Let's see how much actual furnitures we have in here, because it keeps on popping out more and more. And so does the small carpentry too over there. We did sell a whole load of these things yesterday, though. Or no, sorry, we actually took them to our neighborhood project over there. Furniture for the new homes. Even though I think the furniture's there before the home's even built. It's a little backwards there, but it's all good. So we'll just put all these here. Looks like the production has plenty of room. There's a bunch over here, right? I forget how many we took over there yesterday, but this is like, I think this is enough furniture right here to maybe complete the furniture part of that. But we'll see. Well, I think we'll just take these over there. We have enough money. I also wanted to sell that John Deere buncher because we're not using the John Deere anymore. And that's like 200. We'll sell it right now while I'm talking about it. So where was that thing sitting? Is that right here? Yeah, this thing. We'll sell that since we did buy it. Yeah, 182 grand. So there's some money in the bank now, so we could do whatever. But this furniture, we'll go ahead and take it to our constructible area. And I'm gonna go see how many's over. So that's 9. We've got 10. And I think there's at least maybe 2 or 3 on the other one over there. That one takes forever to make furniture. So we'll just put this one like this. And we'll see how many are over here real quick. Yeah, so there's at least 3 here, but I bet another one pops out of here too. I haven't checked on this one for any of the stuff either, like any of the beams or not beams, sorry, any of the planks. I think there's long planks for going in here. I see is only the 3. What's up, Redneck? How you doing, buddy? Just got home from work? Heck yeah. It's awesome. Good for you. How was it? So let's see. This one... I believe this one needs the wood here, right? I think this one's out of wood. Yeah, this one. So we'll put the other half right into this one. And then the next load we'll take over there to the paper mill. And the other sawmills by the Cooper, too. We'll probably put some into each one of those. Yeah, we have so many things that we have to deliver, well, especially in this one too. If I start moving all this stuff, so many more things will probably pop out of here. Yeah, right now, yeah, there's no wood, so we'll go ahead and hit this button. Oh. Hitting the strap instead, is that not? I'm sure that's the trigger. I guess I'll back it up like this, unless we have to actually drop it off, like take it out of here. I don't remember doing that. Oh, there it went. Okay. Just like the strap button is like right where I kept putting it. Easy night. Yeah. Got you a calzone. Sounds good. Yeah, if I move, like for example, if I move these right now, like I'm just gonna move some of these off of here and see if anything more comes out of this production. But all these are gonna go. Well, the wood chips will go to like the biomass heat plant, but all these planks are gonna go to our new homes. Because those things do need that, right? Can't we check those on the productions? Oh yeah, we can, huh? Oh no, we can't. That's not a production. How do we check like the status of our buildable stuff? Anybody know how to do that? Or what it takes? You just have to go over there and check each one or something? I suppose I could just jump over there and see if that's the case. Which is just down here. I could just go to here and... I didn't just sell that, did I? Did everyone just sell that? I hope not. Is it? Let me out. I didn't just sell one of those, did I? Yeah, I don't think so. I have to check each one, yeah. Like this, or let's see, where is the... I don't know how to check any of them. Oh. Usually it has like a different little trigger deal too, right? You have to be on site. Well, I'm here now. I know we have to bring stuff. Like, it's pretty much the stuff it shows out here, boards and all of our stuff. We can't even walk through here just because that thing is actually already there. Oh, I need the additional info mod, tells you all that. I thought I had that downloaded. It's all good. We'll be taking stuff over there regardless. But I must have already moved a bunch of things off of there because it's not popping up more stuff like I thought it would. I'm pretty sure this one would if I move stuff off of there. There's a lot of stuff. Alright, so we'll just go through this way. We'll keep on, you know, at least do one more load for right now to make sure other productions are going there. Oh, ran out of those small pieces. Alright, let's see. I need to be... I guess we need to cut some more, right? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I think really quick, I'm just gonna jump in the buncher, get buncher happy just for a minute. Sorry, truck. Just trying to keep up on the stumps. I got behind a little bit, I had to go back and clean some up. Yeah, we'll just kind of get these trees out of here. Actually, I'm going to go this way first. We'll kind of walk this one up here a little bit. Oh, no, not yet, not yet. Yeah, we'll put it like right here, like this. And those will be far enough out of the way. So those are all the dead woods there. It's really not going to take us that much longer to get through all these. At least this whole section is ready. I think I might have, I'll have to go look, I think I might have cut into trees that I didn't mean to yet. I don't know if people in real life use the top of this thing to move stuff around, but it sure works really good in the game. So I do it pretty often as my little mover. And I even keep the blade running, which is kind of scary, but I use this to kind of shift stuff around and move stuff around. As long as I'm not cutting like the next tree with the blade, you know. I kind of have to wait on that tree, I think. I don't want to get in there and cut stuff up. What's up, Corp? How's it going, buddy? Welcome. Got 13 people here watching. Appreciate you guys. Let's see. We're gonna go into the middle here and get those other 2 rows. And then we'll probably start processing after that. So I should have got that stump while I was up there. I was also working on doing more of like the grass work and stuff kind of behind us. So like, as we work through this too, I'll probably jump in and do some landscaping, painting grass and stuff like that. Just makes it look a lot better. Like this whole area, like it looks bare, like right in this area here, but like the area I was working on, it looks more, you know, I think there was maybe logs that were on that spot or something. But a lot of it will be like, you know, textured in, and I start doing like the mud. You see like muddy spots like over here. Kind of, the ground looks a lot more like real, organic type, you know. I saw a guy on TikTok in a harvester doing stuff like that. That's cool. What's up, Gary? Say yippee, I made the stream. Yeah, you did, buddy. Hey, Abel. What's up, man? Welcome. There's everybody getting here now. What's up, guys? Now we got 18 people here watching. Yeah, appreciate it. All right, some of this cruise up that way, but yeah, I'll jump in here and there as we move up the way and work on kind of painting, because that's like kind of how I've done it the whole time. Is I've done some pretty big sections, but it's a lot just making lines of grass. Even making like painting all the lines like I did to make the fields, you know, for the trees to be planted in. I just did rows at a time, so it's been like a work in progress. Eventually, you know, we'll not have to even do that because all our area will be done. I've noticed like trees have been getting stuck. Like this one's cutting, so even like I had to like lift it out, or maybe it's like the head of the machine. Scoot up here a bit. Hey, what's up, Robert? Welcome, buddy. You guys are awesome for being here. Let's just try and see if we can get this. Yeah, why not all the way up here, right? And we'll just kind of get these. We'll be able to make a pretty. Oops, grab that. Yep, nice. I didn't cut that one right. We should be able to make a nice little bunch out of all this stuff right up here. Just because there's enough trees. I meant, yeah, you make a bunch, but like the deck, the size of the deck you make after you process, you know? It's like if you have a decent bunch, then the size of your deck in that area is like enough wood to fill up at least like a front, one of the bunks of the trailer, you know? So if you do like a really large bunk to start, or bunch to start, then you know you can have a really big pile of sticks. You said yes, you have the same on console? Not sure what you mean. You said yeah, you like the stream? Oh man, I appreciate it, buddy. I like when you guys can be here and hang out. Said, man, I could use an OTG coffee mug. All right, I'll get on it. People have been talking about me doing some merch. I forget, was that Shopify? I forget what's the site where you can do all that. I know I can just go into like my Streamlabs OBS. I think they have an option there. I forget the thing there. I just got to put my logo in and pick what I want. Prices would be like pretty much like anybody else. I'll probably just go into like Spartans or something and base my prices off of his stuff, because almost everybody's like so similar in price for any of the shirts or mugs or hats or hoodies or anything. That's probably what it'll be, like shirts, hoodies, mugs, stickers, stuff like that. Hats, mugs, stickers. See, perfect. There you go. So you're so much better on FDR stuff than the base game stuff. Yeah, thank you, but I think I feel like I'm pretty good on both. It's just like the maneuverability on FDR stuff is nicer than the base game stuff, but I feel like I'm pretty good, like with the Cinnaboggan, but all this stuff's just like dangle head kind of. It's not as like strong as FDR stuff, you know, if that makes sense. Let's see if I could grab this tree out of here. His stuff is just more accurate, you know? Even with like the little, like, you know, I wouldn't say it's frame rate, but you know, sometimes like the head lags from the boom part, you know, when you move it around too fast, it kind of does that. I think some of that's just with my graphics too. Once I get a better computer, that will also get better. But I feel like his stuff is just way more, just like solid. You know, even though I've used like the dangle head for the processor, you can control it. It's like a lot stronger than base game stuff. I've also had a lot more practice on this gear than the base game stuff. And also like the view. I don't like the view out of the base game stuff. The view of the cabs of those, like Volvos, leaves me freaking blind. So a lot of the times I'm in that one over the processor view, or I'm like, you know, out of, again, third person view, you know, type of deal. Which claw do I grab with first? The button, first the top or the button set? Are you talking about on here? Because on this one, when I'm, is that what you're talking about, Corp? Because on here, what I'm doing, I'm actually doing both. So I have the secondary down here and the primary, which I also have my controls set up different than FDR. So on his, if you push, like, this would be pushing up on like the top left POV, and this other one is the bottom or the middle button on the right stick, you know, or it'd be up on this one to open. So the way I do mine actually is a little bit different than his. So where when I'm picking up, I'm going up. So it's like grabbing it, like, so I'm thinking about, I'm grabbing to pick up, and then when I'm dropping, I'm going down on both to drop. So I'm not pushing up to drop. To have the logs go down, I push down on both. And then to have the logs come up with me, I go up with both. But when I'm bunching, if I'm actually like bunching a bunch of little ones, you leave so you have them both open to start, but when you grab your first one, you're grabbing, and then you're grabbing with both, but then you're opening your primary back up to grab the next one. And then once you grab the next one, you're opening your secondary to grab around both. And then you're opening the primary back up again. If you open both, you'll drop the stuff out, you know. But, oh, and the harvester? I guess on the harvester, there's only one grab, then you have the rollers. So you have your grab to pick the piece up, and then you lock it into the rollers. Oh, I don't think this was a tree I'm supposed to be doing. Did I already cut that one, though? Hopefully not. Oh, am I stuck? Jeez, get off of there. I was like stuck on the ground again. At least I didn't cut that one. I think that's a tree that I'm not supposed to be... Yeah, it's on the wrong row. This isn't even a tree that's fully grown yet. Which I think maybe one or two of these trees ended up being that. Or maybe not. Let's see. Oh, maybe those are all good, actually. Because this row is like, it starts right here. I don't know. Actually, this one right here looks a little thin. There might be one or two smaller ones in there. Hey, what's up? I know Kansas boy. Yeah, it's just like at first, Corp, I was using his method of, oh, let me lower this actually. I don't like leaving the header sitting up like that. Or too far in the ground, just like flat like that. What's up, Coach? How you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so with your processor head, you just have this one grab to really pick the stuff up. Where it's like the buncher has secondary, that has a primary and secondary grab. This one is just your rollers, so really you want to pick it up with your collecting grab here, and then your rollers attached to that. What's up, Rabbit Rob? How you doing, buddy? One of our members in the house. What's up? What's up? Oh man, I appreciate that. A little $10 super sticker. Appreciate that, buddy. He says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, bro. Oh man, thanks, buddy. I appreciate the generosity there. Yeah, I appreciate that. So yeah, let's fire this up. We'll turn the machine on here. But yeah, you always want to be able to grab with the grabby grab, you know? They only have the one grab, so you pick up with that one, and then once you have it up, then you close your rollers, and that allows you to go front or back, you know, in the way like FDR setup. If you're going left on your sticks, you know, your tree is going left. If you're going right on your joystick, your top POV there on your left joystick, then you should be able to kind of maneuver the log there and there. But once it's like locked in, you hit your harvest button, because if your saw is set up, you can also trim your ends and stuff before you run your first piece out, so your ends are nice and square if you have kind of a miscut type of deal. I almost think the music stopped. I'll give it a second. Oh, no, there it goes. It just got so quiet for a sec. Yeah, same thing though. I have rollers. When I go up with the rollers, when I go up with the top POV joystick deal, little button, when I go down, because his is His is up to close, or no, his is up to open and down to close, I believe. And just like the grab, same button to when I'm closing, I'm going up, but when I'm dropping the piece down, I'm going down on the button. Your sister-in-law was life flighted to, was it San Francisco, SF, to a lung hospital to transplant her failing. Oh, her transplant's failing. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. Her transplant is failing. Life sucks, damn, dude. That happened today? Did it happen like earlier, or was that after my stream? Because you were on there, right? Watching us fish? Yeah, it sucks, buddy. Man, if it's not one thing, it's another. No pants, Rob. Yeah. You know it. He hates pants. When it's really cold, though, he's in Colorado. When it's really cold, he wears pants and John Deere pajamas. He doesn't want anybody to know, but that's his favorite. See, this is one of the small trees. You can see this end is different than the other bits there. I think I might even have one more of these little other ones. You say, hey, you know it. Oops, I moved that. I think there was a way to lock that out too. You don't bump that moving up or down with the head of the harvester. You know, it keeps it flat, and or you can't move it like that. But even winter, you wear shorts. That's good. I'm wearing shorts right now. I wear shorts pretty often too. It's funny, some people are like, oh yeah, you're Oregonian, how Oregonians always wear shorts. I was like, no they don't. Oregonians always wear pants. It's always cold and rainy here. People always wear pants if you're from here. But I like wearing shorts. Like, I'd say probably 80% of the year I'm probably wearing shorts. Song is kind of interesting. Some action going on in the background. You're wearing shorts? Yeah, it's John Deere PJs. Yeah. Maybe his PJs are also shorts too, right? Yeah, so with like the FDR stuff, it's just way more control over what I can do. You know, like a lot of the stuff when we were doing the other harvesting with that John Deere, or sorry, not John Deere. We're just talking about John Deere. With the Volvo stuff, I couldn't like maneuver the sticks like I want to, you know? Like the full trees, they just kind of have a mind of their own. But like a real machine, this machine's strong enough to be able to move the pieces and do what we gotta do. Once we have a fixed head though, it'll really be on, right? That's my favorite. Don't have to worry about the angle of the dangle. But if you could kind of like counterbalance, like if it's swinging one way and you go the opposite way, it kind of will slow it down. So if you could do that, and it's not too bad. Oh, what happened there? Oh, interesting. I'm not sure why that piece moved like that. Let's see if I can't just grab this piece and put it back in its pile. Without wrecking the pile. Yeah, so far I like so far I like the South Star more than the Waratah as like the dangle head. But the Waratah is what I was using a lot on like the fixed head. It's probably because I didn't have the South Star fixed head. That'd be pretty sweet, actually. If they make one of those, we should definitely have one of those. Because I know FDR tries to have it like the brand, you know? Same colors and same kind of products that they do have. It's because they actually are sponsors of his. Pretty cool when you're like, when you have real life sponsors and even though you make video game. Pretty cool. Yeah, we'll have enough for a truckload again pretty soon. Yeah, doing it this way, it's nice and neat, and it doesn't take very long to get a truckload. We'll finish this bunch off right here. Finish making this deck, and then we'll bring the truck over. Start loading up. What's up, Eric? Good morning, buddy. Welcome. Appreciate you joining us as always, my friend. Yeah, this will definitely work on filling the truck up. That's why I said if you have a nice bunk of tree, or sorry, a nice bunch of trees, you can make a nice solid deck, and you can just sit there and fill the truck up without really moving. Swing this over here. Yeah, we'll go through with that wood chipper and get those little pieces chipped up. It's kind of fun. The wood chippers work amazingly better in FS25 than FS22. FS22, those little bits would always flip and flop around in the wood chipper. It was really quite annoying. And I did like wood chipping, you know, unless you're using like the Unreal wood chipper type of thing like that. And like wood chipping sucked if you're trying to use like a regular chipper. So the fact that you could just like put a little piece of wood in the chipper and it goes right in, sounds good, looks good going into you, just like, all right, finally. I just finally figured that one out, because the little pieces that were bouncing around in there would just drive me nuts. It's like it'd start off, you have a chunky piece, it would start off pretty good, but those last little bits, if it didn't go down just right, those little bits would just be so annoying. All right, last one here, then we'll get this moved out of the way. We'll get the truck and loader moved over. Our second load of the day loaded. It's just like easy pickings. All these trees are all the same. It's on flat ground. No obstacles in our way, you know. It's the logging's never been easier. And like, or as sustainable either. Just like non-stop trees getting cut and planted over here. It's pretty sweet. If real life was like this, it'd be better, but you have to wait 25 years or so to have a decent tree, you know? Depending on your variety, of course. Poplars grow pretty quick. But having a tree farm takes a long time if you're trying to harvest it for lumber. Oh, I missed a little stump right there. That's awesome. Got 23 people here watching. I appreciate you guys. See, this whole area looks so bare now because we moved up. We cut the trees down, so I got to come through and do some painting a little bit, paint some grass. Let's see. I think I'm just going to pull up like this. Maybe something like this. Never JD period. You don't like John Deere? Rob loves John Deere. It's his favorite. Alright, not that machine. I'm so used to having that Tiger Cat as the loader. Or something like that. But, I'm actually going to move all these for now over to here. We'll just make a nice little pile here with this stuff. It's where like this end was like extra short, and then I don't know, a couple of trees were different, but those were from those two trees I didn't mean to harvest yet. He said nope. You said Rob and I agree on that. Oh, what, you guys both like John Deere jammies? Nah, I'm just joking. I've always liked all the different brands, but as like an Oregon thing, in Oregon there's so much John Deere equipment. It's like the main thing you see, so I've always just been used to it. Like New Holland, John Deere, Case. There's a lot of that type of stuff around here. Old Deutz and different stuff like that. We have some Fords, and see a lot of old Fords actually around. When I lived up in Sandy, Oregon, there was this actually pretty cool one. This farm had like this old Case, they had an old Deutz, and they had an old Cat, like an old Cat tractor that was tracked, and they also had like this old Ford. The old Ford was cool. Yeah, I've seen some pretty interesting stuff in Oregon, but a lot of John Deere stuff. He says blasphemy, John Deere is for little girls. That's so funny. There's a John Deere sitting right back over there, back in the corner of the field. You said John Deere may be going under. Saw something on YouTube on it. Just haven't looked it up yet. Oh no, that's not good. Rob will be so upset. Oh, why am I moving this machine? I totally meant to jump in the Hitachi, and here I am moving the freaking Tiger Cat back over here again. I'll just leave this here. I meant to jump in the Hitachi. I was like, what am I doing? Crazy boy Don Penny. Oh, I thought that was part of your name. John Deere's are worth every penny. That's why people keep buying them, I guess, right? But welcome there, crazy boy Don. Doing nothing. If you can afford to service a John Deere. I do feel like a lot of the people that own John Deeres, like I see like on YouTube, like Millennial Farmer and stuff like that, like they take pretty good care of their stuff, but I feel like they're always getting something fixed, right? I guess like the way of the farmer, right, is just fixing stuff all the time. Like half the battle is just keeping stuff repaired. I guess that sounds about right. It's like Gold Rush or Deadliest Catch too, like we were talking about that earlier. Like non-stop fixing. Just want to get this one pushed over. Let's say if you start off with having it all nice and even, it's gonna stay even. Not the best grab on those. Oh, right as I said that. Just put these back down. Fix this one first. Yeah, it's kind of a weird way to kind of pinch those up and grab them. Kind of beating up the trailer a little bit. Hopefully Keith isn't watching. Keith would get all pissy at me about having to fix the trailer again and again. Welds on top of welds from OT. I'd love to bang up a trailer in real life, though. If anybody out there's watching, you guys got a real machine and do this in real life, I'd love to come visit and try out your machines. I promise I'll be a little bit gentler than this. Promise I won't bust the cab out, the windows of the cab out with the locks. But doing this in real life would be so much fun. Some people ask me if I've ever done this in real life, and the answer is nope. I just want to, like, try this stuff with, like, real life physics, you know? So close to the front of the truck. We're not going far, though. Hopefully it won't be the end of it. Bust out the back window. Oh, yeah, bust out something, huh? Nah, game physics are like a lot different than like real life physics. So like, I've banged up all kinds of stuff with like forklifts and all kinds of stuff in the game. Never have I done that in real life. Actually, that was actually a good move there. Let me do that one more time. That's probably a decent room there. It's perfect, actually. So I'm going to scoot that loader up a little bit more. I probably want it about there. All right, let's get this load loaded. Like I said, we're not going far. We're taking some over to paper mill, and we're taking some over to... see what else needs. I believe all the Coopers take boards. Yeah, paper mill, and we need to take some to our... oh, what did I grab there? I'm trying to grab a log that was strapped down, maybe. Why is... look at how much that one's moving. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Go back. Go back. I don't like that. Stay away from the cab. I'll put these on this way. I try to rotate them around because the logs taper. If you put them all in the same direction, that doesn't make the load very even. Having these straps on right now is definitely not helping the load, though. Like, they're trying to move all over the place. I'm just gonna unstrap it. Hopefully that settles better. That's one thing I hope with, like, we have an update soon on. You gonna sit still now? Hopefully on the next little update there's a little fix on the strappies. I'm gonna scoot it just a little bit closer as well. There we go. Oh, is that one trying to fall off over there? That's right. I'm just gonna strap this front. I think this one's trying to fall off right here though. And I'll just go ahead and work on filling up the front. This one's just gonna stay here. I say fill up the front, I meant filling up the back, and then we'll just go ahead and take it to our production as is. I just don't want it to start getting all screwed up on us. It's moving so much. I'm gonna do that same move. No, they didn't want to slide back as much. That's right. We'll go ahead and strap that down. Not to bang up the front of the truck either. Probably right there will work, I think. Young Soy 28, what's up, fam? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Got 26 people here watching. I appreciate you guys. Only 17 likes though. I know you guys are liking this. I know you guys want to smash that button. It's free to do so. Helps the channel. Those logs better simmer down there. I see them bouncing around. If you guys are new to the channel, you guys are enjoying this stuff, make sure you guys subscribe for more too. Some of you guys forget to subscribe just because you guys are so entertained with this terrible loading skills. I've had a little bit of practice doing this. Even though it doesn't show, right? It's not like banging everything around. Alright, now let's just keep shifting around on me here. Maybe if I just push them back from this side, huh? I mean, again, it's probably because those freaking straps are in the way. Let's see if I can push them forward just a bit as well. Maybe that'll help kind of balance them out better. I just think they're maybe off balance. So are you on controller? You got joysticks? I have joysticks. Oh, even though it looks like I'm on controller. Yeah, you can't do like these type of movements on a controller unless you're just a beast or something like that, or kind of phenomenon. You know, it's like having to do so many different like movements. You know, because both joysticks are always moving at the same time. I don't like just move one and then the other, which that's how it would be if you're on controller. So like the movements that you could do on joysticks are like using two controllers at the same time. If that makes sense. If you had 4 hands and 2 controllers, then they'd be similar. Alright, so I'm just gonna take what we got here. Those logs are kind of bouncing around, kind of funky, so yeah, we'll just take that like that. I was like, why am I steering weird? But we are backwards, so I'm just gonna bring this over to our next stuff that we'll be working on. Have this ready to go. And this is definitely gonna be right in our way here. We'll just leave it. Probably here is fine. All right, so let's go fill up some productions again. Now we're gonna head over, we'll drop some off at the paper mill. And yeah, our two sawmills over there. We're just kind of close to the front of the truck, that's why I was kind of doing that, banging up our smokestacks there. Yeah, paper mill's not too far. We still have to sell the paper too. And really after that, we should probably start loading up some of our pallets and stuff, right? Whoa, what's... Oh, it's the log. The log we're trying to drive us somewhere. See that? They're trying to steer us. So I'll just, at the paper mill, I'll pull in there. We'll just go ahead and unload this front bunk so it's not against the truck, and we'll drop off the back when we, on the way back, or wherever we go, to their sawmills. I'll see what capacity is in there as well. Let's see, good thing the forklift's not right in our way. Oh, actually, no, we have to go through here, huh? Yeah, I forgot about that. We actually have to pull through this part. And I'm gonna straighten out and back up out of So I don't want to take the whole thing. I don't want to use some of the logs for the other one. So see if that's sticking out far enough to make that work, and then we have to go around to this side, I think. It's been a while since we've been over here, actually. Yeah, to this one. And right now we have, yeah, 0 in there, so. Alright, so I'm going to check the front. Yeah, we have these giant papers that we have to go take in. Yeah, 3 of these big suckers. Alright, so yeah, just around the corner here is also the Cooper. And of course my controller just cut out. I feel like I'm holding my acceleration on my joystick. Alright, there, now it stopped. Sorry, school bus. Been talking about getting a new controller for a long time, that's why. It's weird though when it cuts out, it's like the button's being pressed. So yeah, these are the sawmills here. I do need to also wonder how much is actually in here. Let's check that first. Well, this one does have 3,000. But these are slow too. I hate that these freaking posts are like head level. Like, should have been a little bit taller, I think. How much does this one have? This one has just under 3,000 as well. So if all this goes into one sawmill for now, it's not the end of the world. I forget how much these could actually take. It said it right there. I just wasn't thinking about looking. I guess since this one's in the easier spot to back up, this front one's gonna get it. It is the lower of the two, so it makes sense. If I can drive this thing. Alright, well it took that much. I'm just gonna swing around here then and drop the rest off in the other one. I think while we're here too, I'm going to load those boards into the Cooper, just so that's ready to go. Yeah, we got the Cinnaboggan right there. We'll just jump in there and do that. What's up, Villain? Welcome, buddy. Yeah, we have a bunch of productions over here to get to. But we'll have to come back for that. Whoa, come on, everything load in there. Just take a second to load in. It does that, these fancier machines for me sometimes. Still hard to see the forks. I should need to fix the field of view, because on this machine, if the field of view is a little bit closer, I'd be able to see the forks sitting up here like this. I guess actually if I boom out a little bit, I can see even more, right? If I could actually drop these off in here, that'd be sweet. Sticky pallets too. I hope they address that, because in real life, that boards wouldn't be hanging on like that, for sure. That's good. Widen the pallet too, or the forks, I mean. A lot of times I'll just run a normal as well, down like this, but the Cinnaboggan's cool. And also my Fent telehandler does the same dang thing. Yeah, these sawmills, they produce the board so slow. Won't get off of them. There you go. So having the two here works out pretty good. They've been able to keep up, I think, so far. Oh, I didn't line that up right. I think each one only has 2. The other one might actually have more. I think I might have already grabbed at least 1 stack of boards out of this one. Whoops. So one might pop up here again. If not, it's all good. This is quite a bit of material going into the Cooper. Which reminds me, I probably want to actually take some of the other boards from the other sawmill and make sure the other Cooper also has material. I can check too. Yeah, I see one popped up in here again. But our other cooperage up the way doesn't have, they don't have sawmill sitting there, so which that would actually be kind of cool to get like one of those industrial sawmills up over there, just do a, you know, a load or 2 of lumber in there, of logs in there, and then that thing would easily produce enough for that Cooper over there by itself. Yeah, this Cooper here just makes our tubs and our buckets. Oh yeah, this thing keeps on having more pop up too, so that's good. That's about time that these actually can produce some stuff. Is this a lot slower than our mod one from Game and Joy? I think he had an update on that too, but I haven't had any issues with it at all. It's been doing its thing, so I've just been leaving it alone. Same one that we're using on the Pioneering series. Alright, this might be the last unit of planks here. I'm gonna get off of there. There we go. All right, and I usually just keep this guy under the cover over here. Oh, as I crash in the building. That was a legit crash. I promise I would not do that in real life. All right. So that's good to go for a while. Sawmills are good to go for a while. It's going to take this truck back. And I believe the other truck maybe is already hooked up on the flatbed. Is that over by the pressure washer? Yeah, paper mill's good. Spinnery's not doing anything yet. We don't have a... I guess I forgot what I was going to make the spinnery. I think I was going to do it for the rope, but then like the rope, maybe we need fabric too. Maybe that's why I was going to do that. But the spinnery just takes wool and makes it into... Seriously? Oh, thought I made it. I forget, the spinnery takes wool and makes it into yarn, right? Or... I forget how that works. So yeah, I guess we'll, other trucks there, we'll go ahead and swap these 2 around. So we're gonna want our flatbed. I'll just leave this one here, we'll wash it before it gets put away. Yeah, we have so many boards and stuff over here. See, I was talking about doing was taking the boards, which really quick, I'm actually going to load some of those up. Let's jump in the forklift. I'm going to take some of these boards and we're going to put it right here to our carpentry to make sure it has material. I should check this one really quick too. That one doesn't have any material in there either, so we'll go ahead and throw at least one unit in there. Where'd we go? Come on. It's on the other side too, isn't it? Yeah, they really gotta fix that. The friction of the pallets. Oh yeah, there's so many planks. I'll throw one more in there. And these other ones we're gonna put into our other carpentry here. We'll at least put some in there. We'll start it off by putting a nice little stack of them. That's right. I would love that view, but I just can't see where the freaking forks are. If I was able to lean forward and look, you know, in the cab, it'd be a different story. See, too much collision. If it either go down, it's grabbing the other ones. It's sticky. Gotta be like right in the sweet spot. See that? Barely touched it. That would never happen in real life. That would never ever happen. Have you been able to supply the carpentry with just wood? I'm pretty sure. Doesn't it just take wood too? Or maybe it takes boards, I forget. You might be right. I've been putting planks in here though. It does take wood, you're right. You are correct. But so far what I've been doing is just putting the planks into the... This makes more sense, I guess, because if you're in a carpentry place, like, you're not really taking unmilled lumber to like a cabinet shop type of thing to make IKEA furniture, you know, and get some live edge stuff in a cabinet shop, but you're not taking full trees to be milled down. So it just kind of makes more sense, I guess, to me to take the materials like this to go into the cabinet shop, if that makes sense. I guess that just comes from being a cabinet builder. You could drop me off some full trees, we'll mill them down too, but starting off without a full tree and having it at least slabbed out to start is always ideal. Yeah, look how many planks and stuff are in here though. I could just pick up two if I just go straight at it too, right? Like that. Oh, what happened to my YouTube page? Something went wrong. It says all snap, actually, is what it says. Gotta refresh that page. It's funny that it said, "Aw, snap, something went wrong." There we go. Let's refresh that again. Always something. Sure, we're back on live chat since it refreshed everything. All right, there we go. Yeah, I could pick up two of these, right? In one grab like that. Yeah, when I go around and pick up the stuff with the, like our stuff we're gonna have for our little home building project, our community build over there. I'll probably, like all of our brick and mortar stuff, I'll probably just use super strength and pick all that stuff up and load it quick. You're off, not in the mood to do anything good, any good stuff again. I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Corp. I'm off, not in the mood to do anything good stuff again, OTG. I'm sorry you're not in the mood, buddy. I hope the rest of your night goes well. It sucks it's always something with you, man. But we're always here for you, so. You know, whenever. You can also holler at me on Discord and stuff like that, too. And if you DM me, like actually direct message me on Discord, it'll pop up to where I see it more than if it's just like in the FS Crew Discord side. If you ever need to holler at anybody. Someone to yell at, I'm always here. It looked like they all disappeared at first. Alright, so we're getting through these now. I think that's pretty good for over there right now. We'll probably start loading up some of this stuff, right? And I suppose I could just forklift a lot of these on there. We'll just start with a whole load of these planks, right? But I will move the truck. I want to start getting a bunch of these pallets loaded up on here. And we'll run them over and we'll see if we can put them into our... I guess one way to check is in our prices menu on the planks. Oh, you're welcome, Court, man. I got your back, buddy. In our prices, we'll find... What are those called? Planks? Yeah, so there's regular planks. And yeah, buildable log cabin, all the farm garage stuff, farmhouse stuff, everything takes those. So we'll be working on our constructible stuff here. Oh yeah, let me move the truck back a little ways. So yeah, the only productions also that need, like I guess like the rest of the planks, a lot more of those long planks and stuff. We'll do a load to the other Cooper. Besides that, like pretty much everything is... I'm actually getting further away. Everything's going pretty good, actually. Everything's got materials in there. It's a little bit better. Now we'll start by filling up the front first. Probably something like that. Oh, I just turned it off. Forget, this thing's electric too, so we can charge it right over there. Even though for the little bit of time I've used it, it hasn't dropped any battery yet, so it's pretty efficient little deal. Yeah, if we could load up stacks like that, it'd make it pretty quick, huh? That's even why I got the forklift over here anyways, just do it like this. As long as it at least goes like that, I think we'll be looking pretty good. Sure, we're lined up. Sweet. What's up, paramedic? Welcome back, buddy. Say hello to OT in chat. Kansas Boy Corp. Yeah, what's up, buddy? Oh yeah, this thing can side shift too, can't it? Oh, it can, but the pallet physics. It is side shifting, but I guess it is doing its thing. The side shift just doesn't have the power I'd like. It's just the game physics again, that's all. See if I get out of here without messing everything up. Just gotta push that one in now a little bit. I really think I could have fit more on the front there. Doesn't look too bad, but I was thinking like, man, can I put another? Maybe I can push these forward. If I kind of go in like, maybe not, we'll see. Forklift is so like, doesn't have like a lot of reach, you know? I do have the telehandler over there, I could do that, but see if I widen these. There, that's some more reach, right? If I do the same thing on the other side and then strap it down, I'll be able to fit. It still doesn't seem like it can fit all the way on there. Maybe I have to go a little bit more forward. Strap the forklift up on there. Well, maybe it still wouldn't have enough reach, right? Loading up to make that cheddar. We're loading up to go work on our... we have like a housing development that we're working on doing. That we've started on one of our other properties. So these are actually going to be materials for that. We have a lot of like brick and mortar stuff. We have like concrete and cinder blocks and roof tiles and all that works too that we have to also load up. Is that really that's the top? That's as high as that thing will go, really? Oh, that's the first thing I don't like about this forklift. Is that really as far as it goes, huh? All right. That's not very high up at all. Like, hey, will you lift that 10 feet for me? Sorry, it only goes 8 feet high. Like, seriously? A little shop forklift goes all the way to the top of the building. So I can't even reach up there to scoot that little one over. Maybe I can reach it barely, right? Yeah, I don't want to do that. That might mess up more stuff. At least with the triple stacks, I get it stacked up pretty high, but if I was doing individual stacks, I wouldn't be able to get one up there. Let's see if we could put another 6 more on the front. See how much they just keep on popping out of there? So many of these in there. The capacity on this sawmill is quite a lot, and this thing has been kind of churning away for about 6 months. It went through like over 100,000 liters of wood while I was going through time there. And the main reason why I was skipping through time was to build the brick and mortar stuff. That takes a long time doing the cement factory. All right, I'm gonna strap those down before I make it worse. Strappy, strappy. Only 2 strappies. All right, it doesn't look very safe, but it's on there, I guess. Be crazy if the whole truck is filled just with the small planks, right? Because I think in like the beams too, there's a lot of beams and long planks in here as well. This thing is very full. And still has like 150,000. Oh, we can check right here. 150,000, 155,000 liters in there still. Jersey Mike Sub, what's up, buddy? That's a nice name. What's up, Spartan? You a 2-stage lift? Yeah, gross, huh? Start an electric 2-stage forklift. Yeah, how's Spartan doing? Jersey Mike Sub, that sounds good. I'm hungry now. Safe enough to get you down the road? Oh, yeah. On this load, I can make it worse, though. Yeah, that's why I strapped it. That is why she got strapped. All right, now it stopped producing more out of here, so now we're kind of getting caught up on these. Oop. As long as I don't knock him over. I'll grab these and I'll grab, oh, let's see, it is still. All right, got 2 more coming out of there. All right, all right. Maybe I won't put those on here yet. What I will do is grab 1 more stack of these though. Which one was side shift? Oh, yeah, there we go. Side shift over. Usually you can lower it down, shift back, and then you can pick it up and then shift over again if I knew which way to go. But the physics of the pallets, they like to be slippery when you want them to grab and grabby when you want them to slide. So I'll have to figure out the side shifty ones. But for now, that will have to do. I think what I could do even is like try and swing this one in to scoot all that up. That's a lot better actually. Because what I could do if I kind of come at it when I load in, what I should be doing is getting this up a little higher, come alongside, because once I come in here I can swing from here over to get it closer. Oh, as long as I don't knock those around too much there. I kind of have to keep doing the same thing. I guess I could bring the forklift up on the truck though, right? Sorry I'm late. I fell asleep watching your fishing earlier. I know, it was so boring. That's awesome. And no worries on being late. Better late than never. So that's all of those. I think I do want to drop the lift gate on this thing though. Oh, honk honk. And I'll also pull forward more. I'll strap these down though. I wonder if those last 2 can get loaded up on top of there. Oh, nope, turn it back on. Ramps. Yeah, I'll shut this down now. Oh, smack the mic. I'll unstrap this one. And probably this one. I'll get the forklift up on there. Oh, actually, this forklift can't go up there, right? Isn't that what the whole thing was? I forgot. That's why I stopped using this little guy. Oops, let's go back to it, though. We're going to swap out to our other forklift really quick. I guess I could be... I'll park this here. We don't have to charge it right now, but it's a little electric guy. We'll just keep it by the charger here for now. Yeah, it's hard to tell if it's even on, right? Typical electric vehicle. What I do want to do is jump in the Manitou here. And this one, right, this one goes up higher too, I bet. Oh yeah, look at that. That's what we need. Mucho better. Yeah, we'll just cut through our farm. Got 25 people here watching. I appreciate you guys. I'm going through here. I don't think I've ever driven through here. Because all this farm was already a farm when we kind of commandeered it and turned it into a tree farm. It's like this chicken coop here. I wouldn't mind getting some chickens over here either, just because it would make it more immersive, more alive, you know? Have some critters. He said, don't worry, Spartan, I fall asleep to them after the stream since he streams then when I go to work. Oh yeah, when you go to work. When you go to work, I stream, yeah. You're here most of the time, at this time, Redneck. I know, I was like, you were working when I was streaming earlier. You were so tired. Yeah, this forklift can actually get up on the trailer here. That small one won't. Only because it bottoms out. This one actually has pretty good clearance. If I could drive the dang thing. There's even terrible driving. Still got up there just fine, straighten out though. And if I could just get these to go forward a little bit more, that's all I want. That's all you're gonna give me, huh? It's a pretty fast forklift too. I can't remember, maybe these forks aren't so grabby as the other ones. Well, yeah, I wanted to see if I could put these two on top. Like one and one, not like stacked up on top of each other, but on their side here. You're already planning on planning out episodes and how you're going to go about everything this time around. So it'll probably be 2 weeks before any videos. That's cool. Are you writing it down or are you just brainstorming? Because if you write it down and actually play it out, all of them like that, that's the pro way to go. That's what I want to start doing more of, is actually writing down. I kind of just go with the flow, you know, completing tasks, you know, in the series to get to the next step. That's usually all I really do. But if you could do like a storyline and playing out some stuff like that, that's the best way. People that make up their own characters and stuff like that in their little series and stuff, that's like the best stuff. Me, it's just kind of me streaming, playing the game, you know? It's not so much like making videos. Even if I was doing like time-lapse stuff or whatever, all you're doing is like the next steps to make the farm into the next thing, you know? Which is still cool. People love time-lapse videos, but when you're doing like a real series and you're actually like being creative with it, especially if you're like merging 2 maps or 2 games together. Like for example, like Mr. Skilly P years ago did, when he was starting a new map, he used like GTA and he was like jumping out of the airplane on GTA, and that was him jumping into like the next map, but he used like a different video game and filmed that and made it like part of maybe like us going fishing, right? And like I'm filming us taking the boat somewhere to do that, and then you're back on the farm again or whatever, you know? It's like combining the different games to make a video to you, or putting B-roll in there to do different stuff is like, it's pretty awesome. All right, let's start loading these up, I guess. Can I do 4 at once with this too? Because that would be ideal here. Sweet. Larry the Log is becoming a little fun little game I'm playing each episode on your survival. Yeah. Anything to add a little extra to it, it's awesome. Eric says, well, great stream for at least as long as I've been lurking and need breakfast. Need to get breakfast going? Oh yeah, no worries, buddy. Appreciate you, Eric. Hope you have an awesome day, buddy. Daddy duties always call first. Oh, I kind of knocked those around a little bit, didn't I? I guess let's just see if we can get these loaded on. We'll do like 4 more of these, and then we'll probably take this as our first load. And it would be nice to go get our brick and mortar stuff after that. And do some of that, and we'll see if like, oh, also do like prefab walls. And I forget what all needs to go in there. It's a bunch of stuff, but it'd be cool to start seeing some of that stuff getting built. So yeah, I think we'll start off by taking these over. Look how many, so many popping out of there. Or can we fit? Maybe I could fit like 2 more on the end, right? Or more, maybe 4 the other direction. It'd be wide on the end, but I think that'll still work. The series you do shows how to run the different business a bit more in depth, which I find super helpful. Oh, that's cool. Just trying to keep everything flowing and sustainable, and just kind of developed a lot of work to do here, you know? But it's also like a type of business that I could easily do if I had the resources, like in real life, you know, forestry and cutting trees down and turning them into material in a sawmill and turning it into a product, you know. I'm kind of what I do already, so just kind of using that expertise in that. Oops. And then in farm sim, I've been doing trees and wood products like my entire farm sim career, so it's kind of been a long time coming leading up to doing this type of thing, which hopefully there's even more productions. Like when they had the Platinum expansion pack come out on FS22, I thought it was awesome. Oh, I see. I was just way off to one side. Yeah, I thought it was awesome because it was like, all right, finally they're making something for me, you know? And then everybody else tried to get on the whole forestry tip and started trying to pretend to do some logging for a little bit. I thought that was cute. But that should have been my like big thing that I was like known for kind of doing. And just like if everything was so flooded and everybody was doing that, which is kind of lame. Like I get it, it was like the new big FS thing, but don't pretend. It's good to try it out, but don't. You know, everybody's like, oh, ultimate guide to logging. Man, all your guys' videos sucked for the most part when it came to logging. It was just ultimate greenhorn first timers thing, you know. Like it wasn't most people's logging stuff when Silver Run came out was awful to watch. I'm saying that being nice. It was terrible. Let's see if we can get out of this gate here without ripping the fence down with us. And we're gonna go haul up to our new housing development. Yeah, we got houses, there's gonna be a yurt, there's gonna be a log cabin in the woods. We have all the different barn type of deals. Pretty much every constructible that's in the menu base game is on that plot, and we're gonna build all of them. And we'll see how much it actually takes to get the stuff in there, which I imagine is quite a bit. And we got 29 people here watching. I appreciate you guys. Make sure if you're new, you guys are subscribing to the channel for more. There's a lot of farm sim stuff. I play like Fishing North Atlantic and different games like that. Well, we are going to have more stuff coming up. Like I'm going to play Out of War. It's going to be one coming up. And then there's some other ones I want to kind of add to the channel as well. All simulation type games. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying it, make sure you guys are coming back for more. I stream, recently I've been streaming almost every day at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Usually like on Saturdays, if I have the time, I do a fishing stream before. So earlier in the day, like today I did a 2 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, like 2 to 4, and then I did this one too. So you guys are liking it, make sure you're hitting that button, and you know, also make sure you guys are ringing that bell too. I don't have a set schedule, so it kind of just lets you guys know when I when I do go live. That way you guys don't miss it. I know a lot of you guys enjoy being here for the actual stream. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't do a good job letting everybody know, so any extra things that you guys could do to make sure you don't miss it is awesome. All right, so I think we're going to pull in here to this first one. With Spartan say all these YouTube channels get a forklift and they think they know what they're doing, but from the perspective of someone who's been driven a forklift for 15 years, it's painful to watch. I know you're probably talking about me. No, I'm actually pretty good in real life on a forklift, so I'm sure my forklifting in the game isn't, maybe it's not the worst ever. Oh, is it building something now? I hear them in there doing something. All right, well, there's some planks in there. That one's kind of sitting up high there. I didn't know you were a forklifty person there, Spartan. I like forklifting. All right, so it's not going to take as much. Oh, I probably meant to bring some beams in the other one too, right? So let me back up. We're going to get some of these beams in there. Or did it take some out already? Maybe it already did offload a nice chunk of beams, huh? Is that why we're... Because we drove... Oh, no. See, I took the rest of those now. Well, that's totally fine. In-game is awkward? Oh, for sure. And, like, your depth perception, be able to, like, move around and look around. A lot of the operating in the game is kind of awkward based, like, more than real life, unless you have, like, a really big, like, surround, immersive type of wide triple screen simulator setup, you know? Can't move your head around exactly. If you have the right, like, perspective, the right view and stuff, and you have the right, like, wide, really ultra wide screen and you're in cab, you kind of can do it, but it's still weird if you can't lean forward and see what you're doing down there. All right, so let's go ahead and drop some of these off of the cabin. I'm sure we need some. Oh, I guess we didn't. I grabbed it right before it fell with the strap. Guess we didn't need as much. Oh, I didn't put any in this house though, huh? So I'll just go ahead and hopefully not crush the fence. Now all this area will be trees and bushes and decorations. Maybe I'll add like a pond or something somewhere. It's all going to be a nice neighborhood with roads. Right now it's just getting developed. Do we not need any right here? Apparently not. I got two that fell off. Track IR is a game changer. You can lean and turn your head. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that. I think Cobble had that hooked up for a little bit. And I've seen people do that. And like it turns your view in the game too, which, oh, really? Really? Oh. Oh, no. That's why I don't use super string. I don't know my own string. Oh, I did take half of these pallets, but look at that. I just wrecked everything. Jeez. That's why I stick with the machines. Super strength. I'm so dang strong. And I just wreck everything. Right? You guys see like those movies where like a super strong person just bumps into something and turns around and grab that and wrecks the next thing? That's OT. That's funny. Good thing I'm so strong I can pick up my mess too. Let's just throw all these on. Like sloppy sloppies here. Without knocking them off again. Party foul, yeah, there you go. It's definitely a party foul, huh, Coach? Noob. I think both of those were very acceptable. All right, so we're gonna go in right here. This is gonna be the cabin. It's gonna be kind of one way in, one way out. Looks like a trail back there, but to drive in the cabin, it's gonna be fully surrounded by trees. To see if it needs some planks. Only a few, huh? I thought these places were going to take way more planks. Unless I need to get closer. Alright, I guess not. I'm gonna go ahead and strap those down. And hopefully they can at least, these can all take it. I thought I was gonna need a lot more planks, I guess, but that's good if we don't need that many to make all this stuff happen. Looks like we'll need a few more because this is, these 4 will probably go into this one, and we will need to put some more in the other ones, but that's not a big deal. It's actually pretty sweet. Thomas Collins, welcome, buddy. He says, if anyone can help me with Farming Simulator 25, you're having trouble plowing my field. Every time I plow my fields, the light blue doesn't go away after I plow over it. What am I doing wrong? You might be looking at maybe the wrong light blue color on your menu. Let me see. I don't have any fields, but sometimes if you don't have it selected, like I've done almost no farming in this game, but a lot of times if you have your growth stage and it's like cultivated, right? So maybe that light blue color is cultivated, but if you remove the stuff and you're just doing your plowed stage, your plowed stage should be purple. So if you just, or if it's cultivated already too, or maybe it's that should just be it, right? It should be that. Let's see, growth. Oh, maybe the light blue is your fertilization as well. You know, if you turn all of these on, or needs lime, or needs rolling, or watered, maybe it could be it needs rolling still on there, so it's like plowed, but then you need to roll it afterwards. Oh yeah, so there you go. Coach says light blue means the field needs rolled. Rolling. Hope that helps. It says it needs plowed and it's light blue, huh? And you already plowed it, or are you actually using a plow? Or are you cultivating it? Because if you're using a cultivator to cultivate it, then it's not going to be a plowed state. It has to actually be an actual plow, but if it's giving you a plowed texture, what are you plowing with? Which implement? Yeah, there you go. Scooter's the man to ask. He's actually probably banging his head against the computer making mods right now. He needs road on every time. What? He needs road, and every time I try to roll it, it doesn't go away after you roll it. Oh, it's definitely something else, a different color you're looking at then. Like one of those fertilization states, or any of the other ones that are bluish color. And what are you playing on? Are you playing on PC or console, or what do you got going on? So I think we're gonna grab, we'll just keep hauling some stuff over there, but we're gonna go grab some of this brick and mortar stuff. We got cinder blocks, cement bags, I think, roof tiles, I forget all the different stuff. But we'll go over here and pick up a load of this, which is just right here. It's pretty close to us. All of our stuff is pretty close to the farm. Oh, I thought I was gonna hit the building. PS5 Pro. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a console related issue, but it sounds just like maybe it's just one of your textures needs to be, or it's telling you have to do something there in one of your states, plowing or fertilizing, cultivating, whatever it is. They have quite a few that are kind of similar shade of blue. But I would just like, all you have to do is like eliminate all of them except for one and see if it's there. And if it is like something to do with all your stuff. Is also, did you do that latest, the latest update on the game as well? It came in a while ago now, but make sure you're all up to date on all your updates. There's only, what, one patch so far? don't know why I'm trying to stack these in so tight. It's actually, there'll be plenty of room on here if it's all we're taking. That's right, 3 feet across, pretty good. Yeah, a lot of roof tiles, cinder blocks, cement, all the stuff that we need to get our houses worked on. Yeah, 30 people here watching. I appreciate you guys all being here. Oh man, got a little booger in my eye or something. All right, but yeah, we're just using super strength to do this. Not a big deal. I know it's a little cheaty, but you know, my pioneering series, I do a lot of not cheaty stuff on there. Probably be back on there, probably tomorrow, back on the pioneering series. We'll see how everything goes though. Tomorrow morning, might be back on fishing again. We'll see how that goes as well. No guarantees on that, so keep an eye out. If I do get back on fishing North Atlantic tomorrow, it's going to be 2 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But again, too, that it might go earlier as well. So just keep an eye out. Make sure your notifications are on. One of these years, when I become a full-time streamer, I'll have a set schedule so you guys know right when I'm going, even what games are being played and all that stuff, you know. But as it just goes, you know, life is life, and I also work full-time at a real job, and I have family and stuff like that too, so life always comes first. I guess even like as a full-time streamer, family should always come first anyways, but if I was like dedicated, I would like, you know, I have a work schedule like in real life, you know, a real job. So if I was a full-time streamer, I would definitely have a schedule set for everybody to know, and also for myself. That way I treat it as a job and not just as a hobby. Definitely got to have fun. Whoa, oh, damn, so strong. You definitely got to have fun doing your, you know, doing the job, but the more professional you treat the situation, especially if it's your livelihood, if you're getting paid to do it, you know. Like Spartan, I don't think you have a schedule, but you're very consistent. If you're still here watching, very, very consistent on when you upload, when you stream and stuff like that. So everybody knows when you're doing your thing, which is almost every single day. That's why I try to be consistent on my stuff as best I can, because that's kind of my schedule now. Without having an official like set schedule, if I could be consistent for you guys kind of know the schedule without it being actually written down. But you know, that's changed before as well, so some days I'm not feeling well, don't want to stream. And then when work gets busy, like there's, you know, like 9 months out of my year, it's like very, very busy. I got so much overtime this year. I did so much work this year. So really, like, my only real downtime was like when FS25 started. Luckily, I was out of town the first couple of days when the game first dropped, but that was like really when my downtime started, because I was so busy all summer. I had a weird beginning of the year, but like my whole year was just so damn busy. All right, so that's a nice load of stuff there, huh? I think I'll probably throw some more stuff on there. Oh, there goes that sign. Oh yeah, Spartan is here. He said, yeah, my uploads are scheduled, but streams are usually just to get a fit into my evening after the gym works out. Yeah, but you're like super consistent. A question, is this cross-platform? All this stuff is, well, it's all for all consoles, but except for the FDR gear I have on here, but this is what I have going on here is single player. So that's a pretty heavy load. We're just going to take all this over and drop this off to start. You said once I get the laptop later this fall for my buildings and house, you'll make it to where you can build them? What are you talking about? I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Redneck. Yes, FS25 is PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, yeah. Yeah, but all platforms, but it's not, this one isn't cross-platform. The way I have this, my save game set up, it's for PC only because I have PC only mods now, which is only the FDR stuff. Everything else I'm running on here, like this truck and trailer and all the other gear I have, everything else I have is all for, well, base game. So everything's for everybody. You said you're curious if your cousin plays on PS5 and you play, or you said on PS5 I can join him on PC. Yes, you can, as long as all his mods, because you can only have console mods. As long as all his mods are on there without any PC mods on the server or on the multiplayer server, then you guys can all join. But I'm pretty sure you pick when you start the server up, or the multiplayer server up, you pick if it's cross-platform or PC only or console only type of thing. You said be able to make factories for everything, like grain bins factories where it'll make the materials. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about there right now. You're talking about designing something yourself? Oh man, it's gonna take a lot to build that stuff. Jeez. It took so much time to make all that stuff. It's gonna take forever to build these. What I'll probably have to do actually is get another couple cement factories even down on the ground somewhere and get those going, because that's gonna take us ages to do there. Oh, dang it. Sorry guys, check out your fence. Even though it's all my property here. It's all my stuff. Took out my own fence, dang it. Yeah, making your own mods for that? Oh, okay. Ambitious, man. You got a whole list there, Redneck. I'm just trying to keep up with you, buddy. Is he gonna turn? Oh man, I had a feeling he was slowing down. Yeah, OT's just trying to keep up with you, Redneck. Bringing in life of farming. There you go. Don't need that fence anyways. I don't know for sure. It just kind of gets in the way, huh? Now we gotta come up here to the Cooper and get some stuff too. I guess we have like wood chips and all that right now. But I think we're gonna call that. That's gonna be the end of this stream tonight. We'll just call that where that's at right now. I appreciate you guys all being on. Like I said, look for me tomorrow. I'll be on either in the morning or the evening, or maybe both, so keep an eye out. If you're new watching, you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing for more. A lot of fun stuff, all family friendly, everybody's welcome. Yeah, a lot more to come, so stay tuned, and yeah, smash the like if you're liking it. See you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.